After Damien came to the conclusion that he was the best Robin of all, he decides to prove his point and summons the other Robin for a date where he warns that soon he would defeat them all on something they considered themselves the best, and which he would also take as a trophy for his victory. Some item, staff of each to frame in your room. Here in the Aldic, Jason and Tim are disappointed that they went to Ali just for that. And Tim says he was only one child, and any one of them would finish him off. But a little later, Drake goes to the cave beat to talk to the captain about the threat they received. That's where he sees Damien in Bruce's place, who then tells Tim that he was very predictable. Tim then prepares to fight, but instead, Damien shows images of Tim losing control, almost killing an enemy, trying to mess with your mind. Tim gets super angry and attacks Damien, despite initially leading the way against you. The fight goes on for a while, and he eventually gets thrown away. The two keep arguing about the glide that Ty had in a short time. Damien ends up doing. Had to admit that he really thought about leaving Damien awake while watching. Had left on his motorcycle. Sometime later, Jason was in your hiding place relaxing one little until he senses something was wrong. Soon after being attacked by Damien, that was hidden in your ceiling, waiting for the opportunity to show he was the best in combat. Jason then takes his sticks, while Damien wielded his sword. And after a long fight, where Damien humiliated Jason for letting himself be captured by the Joker, Damien eventually manages to take down Jason, playing a little dirty, and says Victoria was leaving while carrying his helmet as a trophy. But one little later, Damien and his brothers end up reuniting to defeat some enemies in one mission. And so everything calms down and they have one time to go. Nightwing tells Damon, who heard that he has already visited Jason, handing over his old staff to him as a trophy and saying he had nothing to fight, because in case Damon didn't realize, he was the only one who still carried the R on his chest.